Hello lovely Taurians, welcome into my channel. My name's Cleo and I'm here to be a messenger for the divine and look into energies regarding your divine connections, twin flame unions and soulmate bonds. So I've meditated on your energy, connected with my spirit guides, and I'm ready to be a channel for any messages that spirit wants to get through to those of you clicking onto this video. Welcome in. This is a reading for April 2023. However, if your higher self guides you to this video at any other time, there's something here for you. So you can consider this video timeless in that case. At the end of the video, after we've read all the cards together, I'm going to be looking into the ashes of this bowl and looking for messages within the ashes. I specialize in the fire element and follow a pathway of divine fire. So I'll be doing that for you at the end of the video if you watch all the way through. Okay, I'm going to now zone into the energies and see what messages want to connect with you. Let's have a look. Holy Spirit, please join me. Angels, guides, those who walk in the light and the love of the positive polarity, please use me as your vessel now. Clear messages for Taurus, please. Clear messages for Taurus. Okay, we've got the 10 of Wands. Show me more, Holy Spirit, for Taurus. The Empress, lovely. More, please, for Taurus. What more for Taurus? Page of Wands, okay. More for Taurus. Four of Swords. More for Taurus. Temperance, okay. Okay. So straight away I can see that your higher self and your soul group, the non-physical team that you are connected with throughout eternity, they're really helping you at the moment with some sort of healing, okay? And with the temperance energy, they're telling me they're trying their best to lift you up out of some kind of situation. Now we've got the devil showing up on the table here, down in the practical advice and the earthly advice. So I feel like there's definitely a situation that you're, being lifted out of. Perhaps you're getting nudges, impulses, messages from your spirit guides. They want you to really tie up any loose ends when it comes to whatever this devil energy represents, and we will clarify these. But it's all about healing for you at the moment, okay? It's all about getting your soul up to that next level, and they're really sort of flowing a lot of energy towards you. So the Four of Swords here tells me that it's necessary for you to take time out to really give yourself a lot of TLC, okay, and a lot of pampering, and be very sweet and very gentle to yourself with whatever you're going through, even if you don't feel like you're going through anything particularly, stressful or bad. Just life in and of itself is a very arduous process. So they want you to really give yourself that TLC, to really treat yourself like the most divine and precious child of the universe. And there are lots of angelic energies here. Higher beings are really sending you rays of light so that they can really lift you. They're giving me this feeling of upliftment. Now, especially with the wings on this beautiful angel, I feel like you've got one specific energy that's really trying to, I won't say get through to you, but an energy that is really flowing a lot of a beautiful elixir of love, compassion, and high vibrational energy your way. So that's the first message that I want to get out to you. Over here, I see with the 10 of Wands that you may feel, like some sort of responsibility is, present in your life. But with the 10 of Wands, this card always represents something that we have chosen because we feel like it's worth the effort, okay? So the 10 of Wands shows me that you're nearly at a pathway of completion with something that you took on that you thought would be worthwhile, that you have passion and respect for. And it's a pathway that you are very dedicated to, Okay, with the Empress right next to it, this is telling me that this is part of your spiritual development and that you are almost at the completion level, because the Page of Wands right here shows me that you are almost at the level where you are moving from one storyline to the next. The pages, yes, they're messengers, but they also represent a being whose consciousness is moving from one place to another. This doesn't have to be physical movement. This could just be your soul shifting into the next phase of its development. But I love seeing the Empress here because, of course, Venus showing up on the table in a Taurian reading, this tells me that you do have a lot of comforts and things that are very much beneficial to you in your life, and that you have already achieved a level of harmony and a level of self-love. And they're telling me gratitude. Perhaps you count your blessings rather a lot, and the universe loves this. So abundance is an energy that's very powerful in your life at the moment. And they want you to give yourself credit for all the abundance and all the gratitude and appreciation you already flow out to the universe. So I feel like there could be something coming along very soon that will let you know you've done something right. You know, a big blessing that shows up in your life and lets you know, yes, I'm in the right place. I feel great. I love myself. I value myself. And this is who I am. This is what I represent. And it's a sense of you belonging with yourself, okay? They're giving me the tingles right now, where you are really bringing in your higher self into your physical vessel in a way that, you know, is very much worthy of spiritual applause. And this is a message coming from your guides. So they want you to really give yourself credit that you've stuck with something. You've taken a pathway that is going to be bounteous and fruitful and rewarding for you. And you've stuck to your guns on this. You've stuck to your honor, your morality, okay? You've stuck to your own value system with something, and you're really starting to blossom and bloom. And they recognize this. They're very impressed with the way you've held your ground and you hold yourself in good esteem. So that's looking beautiful. We've got this devil energy down here. Okay, now the devil is always wrestling, okay? In life, we all come down into this realm to sort of test our soul, to experience life and to find all sorts of blessings and you know, loot on our pathway that will stay with us in the etheric realm, in the non-physical. But we do have these characters come up, these devil characters who test us, and they want us to make a choice. Okay, are we going to pick the pathway of flesh? Are we going to give in to our animalistic desires, temptations, addictions, toxic patterns of behavior, toxic thoughts? Or are we going to rise ourselves up? Are we going to raise our consciousness up and choose the higher pathway? Are we going to choose to be led by the animal, or are we going to let our spirit guide us? And I feel like, you know, with the Two of Cups and the King of Wands right next to it, I feel like you could be dealing with some little challenge when it comes to a relationship. But this will be different for everybody. I feel like the King of Wands here has a positive energy, but I almost feel like this devil energy is a gateway that you need to get through to get to this Two of Cups, King of Wands energy. Let's clarify these. I'm interested. I'm going to clarify these bottom row first. Let's have a look. Show me the devil, please, for Taurus. Can you show me the devil, please, Spirit? What does Taurus need to know? What does Taurus need to know? Eight of Pentacles. So this is spiritual work for you, okay? Something that might pop up. You will know by how you feel, okay? Now, unfortunately, in our modern day Western society, oftentimes when we are faced with a devil in our life, we don't often recognize what they actually are because they blend in so well into society, and in fact are often enabled by society, okay? But I feel like this is an energy that's going to try and almost get in the way of your divine union. Perhaps you're already in a relationship, or you want to be in a relationship, and distractions, okay? There are always energies that want to come in and distract us right when we're on the brink of a beautiful divine connection. So you may have a character coming onto your timeline. Maybe you work with them, or maybe, you know, they're working on being a distraction, okay, to steer you onto a lower timeline, a lower vibrational timeline, rather than you lining up with this beautiful King of Wands, Two of Cups energy, which is true love, true devotion, true reciprocity and harmony. So if you're dealing with someone who seems like they're ultra generous, overly kind, maybe they're overly charming or nice, yeah, Ten of Swords, okay? They're telling me to tell you the devil is a liar. So you've got to be very, very discerning. Don't be too trusting too quickly with anyone that pops up. Maybe they will want to work with you, or maybe there's someone who is at your workplace, but they want me to remind you that timelines only exist because of the consciousness that creates them. So the minute you connect with somebody of a lower frequency, you join them on that lower timeline. They want you to keep yourself up and be very discerning. So yeah, I'll leave it there with that, because it will be different for everybody watching this, but just a heads up from the universe. Let's have a look into this Two of Cups and let's get more positive with this. Show me the Two of Cups, please, Spirit. The King of Cups, there we go. So there is this beautiful energy of a devoted masculine energy showing up here. Let's have a look at this King of Wands. Show me the King of Wands. I'm getting the sense that this King of Cups is waiting for you, okay? He's waiting patiently. This is someone who thinks a lot. They're telling me a poetic soul, someone who's very admiring of you. We've got the King of Wands with the World here. So I feel like once you've gone through this little pathway with the Devil energy, it's going to tie up those energies and you will be moving into a much more rewarding world, okay? This is like a next level energy where you upgrade your soul and then voila, everything that is yours appears on your timeline. So I feel like this is a devoted soulmate energy that's waiting for you, okay? They are loyal and they're telling me there's no rush with this, okay? There's no rush. He could be a business owner, someone who others look up to with the World card here. This could be someone who is in the public eye or is well known in their field, in their town, in their city, something like that. We've got the Ten of Wands again on the bottom of this deck with the Wheel of Fortune. So there's a cycle that's playing out right now and you're cycling out of these burdens, sticking to your guns and really sort of making it to the next level of spiritual development. Show me this Ten of Wands, please, Spirit. Show me the Ten of Wands. Two of Cups, there we go. Another Two of Cups energy showing up. So it won't be long. If you've recently met someone, then it could be that that person is the one. Or if you haven't recently met someone, you are moving into a new timeline where this beautiful harmonic Two of Cups energy will be showing up on your timeline. Again, the Page of Wands is an energy of you moving into the sovereignty of the fire energies, onto a sovereign pathway, because you've chosen it. There's some decision you made previously that's going to bring you into this new world, this King of Wands' world. Now, this is the same energy, the King of Cups with the King of Wands. I feel like this devotion that the King of Cups has is something that they keep quite private. So they will come across in the public as the King of Wands and be very confident and very brazen and, you know, very glowing with that confident energy. But behind closed doors, this person's actually got a very soft heart and a very loving nature, and they like to be a very delicate soul in their love life, okay? We've got the Seven of Wands, just wanting me to pull it out and see it very briefly. So again, they want you to have very good boundaries. If you're not 100% sure about someone, they're telling me it's great to be open and loving and to flow through life expecting the best from people. But when you get even the slightest instinct that something is off, please do follow that instinct, because we do live on a planet where we are in the spiritual warfare. There are always two sides to the teams. We've got the negative polarity, people who do not have their heart chakra activated, who only serve themselves. And then we have the positive polarity, radiant, loving, heart chakra activated people. So I feel like you're going to come across someone who has not got their heart chakra activated and will prove to be a distraction. Now, it's always tempting to see how a story will play out. And, you know, I've had it so many times in my life where I get an instinct about someone and I want to know if I'm right about that person. So I will go on down the pathway only to be proven right, okay? So I've got a lot better at cutting things off when I get that little instinct telling me, no, Cleo, do not go down that pathway, okay? But as an envoy of God, I can afford to be a little bit, you know, a little bit risky, okay? But for the average person, I would say just follow your instincts and stay away from any energies that even give you the heebie-jeebies even a little bit, okay? Let's have a look at these Empress energies. Beautiful Empress energies. 10 of Cups, there we go. So I feel like you've got this internal world built, okay? It's like your inner world is very heavenly. The thoughts you think, the things you love, the valuables you like and the luxuries you like in life and the things that you value and the things that you choose to enrich your life. I feel like you're really creating a beautiful heavenly foundation. They're showing me a fountain, like your energy is like a fountain of energy and it radiates and it uplifts everything it touches. So with the 10 of Cups on top of the Empress, I would say that you are definitely headed towards this beautiful family energy, this beautiful happy family energy. We see the couple here on the 10 of Cups that are also the couple on this card. So if you want children, I would say this is a beautiful omen, a beautiful energy telling me that your frequency is perfect for that and that your frequency is creating a timeline where it's inevitable that you will be with this lovely partner of yours that's showing up on the table and that you will be very happy and very fertile, okay? So I feel like you've made a lot of right choices in your life that really have made your energetic centers very fruitful, okay? They're showing me your chakras being very radiant, very colorful, like a rainbow energy. And of course we have the rainbow on the 10 of Cups that shows us the blessings that the 10 of Cups promises. Let's have a look at this Page of Wands for you. Show me the Page of Wands. The Devil, okay. So with the Devil showing up twice, I would say you are going to be challenged or tested, or you will be very much aware of something that has already challenged you or tested you. You're moving away from this energy, okay? You're moving out of that, the darkened corridors of the dark hearts of, you know, certain people, they carry such a dark heart around with them. Yeah, there we go. 8 of Cups. They carry such a dark heart around with them, a heart that has no light in it, a heart that doesn't feel. And you're moving away from this. 8 of Cups, and of course we have the 10 of Cups on the table. You will know what this energy is, okay? And I feel like you've done the spiritual work and you've been very, I feel like you've been very clever when it comes to taking advice in the right ways, watching the right videos, connecting with the right people that could help get you out of this scenario. Just be aware that if an energy turns up like this again in your life, you know how to deal with it. And just be aware that often before we meet someone that's so beautiful and high vibrational, before we meet our divine partner, often these energies will creep in. I've had so many of them that it's almost shocking. You know, I think to myself, why won't these people give up? They're never going to pull me off of my divine pathway. But still, they can't help it. It's like a moth to a flame, and you are the flame. So there might be, you know, little naughty energies trying to distract you, especially when you first connect with this most loving energy. But I feel like you know how to deal with it. I feel like you've done the work, the spiritual work, and you're, you know, moving on to this gorgeous timeline where only love can persist. They're telling me to say persist. So something about you persisting in being loving, persisting in choosing happiness. And that is really preparing your life and preparing your grid, as they call it, metaphysically, for gorgeous things to come in on. So don't look back, they're telling me. Do not turn and look back at whatever this devil energy is. Okay, let's move on. 4 of Swords, please, Spirit. Show me the 4 of Swords for our lovely Taurus. 4 of Swords. What have we got here flipping over? Here we go, the Ace of Wands. What a beautiful card. One of my favorite cards in the whole deck. So this is telling me that, you know, your higher self is recommending that you have a little period of pampering yourself, maybe take a little holiday, maybe make sure that you get some time alone even, just to refresh your magnetic field and just to allow your chakras to connect with your higher self. And this will rejuvenate you, okay? I would expect for you to have a huge burst of energy. Perhaps this old energy was draining you because the devil energies on our planet, they do feed off of our energy because they aren't connected to source energy. They're not connected to the source of love. So of course they sniff around looking for attention any way they can get it. And it can pull energy from our magnetic field into theirs. They're essentially, you know, parasites, you could say. So I feel like if you take yourself away from any energy that leaves you feeling drained, you're going to have such a huge burst of energy, okay, that it's going to feel amazing for you with this Ace of Wands. It's going to feel like you are reborn. This is a new lease of life, new growth, and a new inner fire to give you that inspiration to start new projects and to really have that enthusiasm for life in regards to something. Got the Five of Wands flipping over there, so perhaps you've been in conflict with someone in the past and it's left you a little bit drained. They're saying treat yourself like the most royal, beautiful, precious baby of the universe, because that is who you are. You are a portion of God, and I feel like you're really, really being pampered by the angelic energies right now with this Temperance energy, helping you to transmute and move out of any low vibrational. They're showing me like a spider's web, like a net, like a sticky net that someone's maybe tried to get you stuck into, and they're helping lift you off of this sticky web of energy. Okay, show me Temperance. Show me Temperance. Okay, we've got the Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords. So again, there's that energy of you blossoming. That's what we see here with the Empress. And I feel like you're blossoming in spite of any betrayals, in spite of pathways that you might have taken that ended up being disappointing, with the devil showing up twice on the table. But you're really thriving despite any of these obstacles. You've really learned how to rejuvenate yourself and really be your own best friend here, and really, you know, seek nurturing and nourishment in all the right places. So I feel like the whole universe is conspiring to have you in your highest sovereign state with the Nine of Pentacles. So that's looking good. Good health, good money, okay, good times. I'm getting the feeling that you've got some good friends around you, really reliable, loving friends, and you know, all that they're coming in very soon. Yeah. Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, Three of Pentacles. So you're getting a lot of support right now to move you from this Eight of Cups to this Nine of Cups, onwards to the Ten of Cups. So perhaps this is preparation for this relationship coming in. I feel like the universe is helping you get everything really fruitful and really stable. And there's a joyful radiance to this Nine of Pentacles where you just keep being who you are. And it's such a beautiful energy that you bring, that no one can bring you down. And the angels just keep lifting you up and lifting you up. And of course, the whole non-physical realm is available for any of us to connect with at any time. I feel like you're rejecting the right energies, you know. You're rejecting, when I say the right energies, I feel like you're rejecting things properly. So you know when to say no to someone or to say goodbye to someone. You know who to deal with and who not to deal with. And I don't feel like they can play on your insecurities, okay? When it comes to these negative polarity beings, when it comes to these parasitic, narcissistic beings, I feel like, you know, they can't get what they want from you anymore because you're replenishing yourself. I absolutely adore seeing the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles side by side, because this tells me that you're really going where you want to be in life, okay? So they're telling me preparation for this divine connection, preparation, 8, 9, 10, okay? But for now, it's this individual wish fulfillment, this individual vitality that's so important. And that is what attracts in. That is what attracts in the love of your life. That's what attracts in the right one. When you get your frequency up to the sovereign level, up to that glowing, radiant, spiritual purity level, then wham, You get a devoted partner coming in to really show you what you're worth and to be a reflection of the self-worth you've already established, okay? So they're telling me don't be shy with, you know, rejecting invites from people you're not sure about, you know. Don't feel obligated in the slightest to deal with any of them because you've got practical concerns, and that concern is you being the most fruitful and radiant version of yourself you can possibly be. Okay, let's have a look at some oracle cards. And we'll see what comes out for you. Okay. Show me oracles for the beautiful Empress Taurus. Show me Taurus energies. Taurus energies. TikTok. Okay, so again, this is a card of preparation. This is a card of you just making sure your frequency is at its best. And of course, I feel like you already make sure that your frequency is really beautiful, that you make the right decisions with the right intentions behind it. And that purity of energy is paving the way for you to come into contact with this lovely devoted king. Someone who's done their spiritual work, someone who knows the value of loyalty and devotion, to be fair. So this is as a result. This is a result of all your beautiful spiritual work. And I feel like I'm speaking to a really good heart, okay? And there aren't many of those on earth, okay? We live in a spiritual battlefield, essentially. So you are being so blessed, okay, by these angelic energies. And look at this, we've got deep knowing. So I feel like you've always known that there's someone perfect out there for you. And I feel like that's in part why you've got so much confidence. But I feel like your confidence is, of course, your own. But I feel like you've made decisions in the past that people didn't expect you to make. Maybe people expected you to stay with them when they didn't treat you right or something like that. But you always knew, okay, that God has the perfect person picked out for you. So that's looking beautiful. We've got time to go here. So you could be kind of moving out of a situation that was really not working for you, or you could have moved out of a situation like that fairly recently. But again, with the Page of Wands, this is about you shifting, okay? Shifting your frequency to be as high as it can possibly be. And then going through this gateway to this divine connection, to this beautiful. We've got the Two of Cups twice here. Okay, so I'm talking to someone with a beautiful heart. And the ones with a beautiful heart deserve to be with a beautiful hearted partner. Which is why I feel like we've also got the Devil twice, okay? Because the Devil hates it when two beings come together in perfect union, that which we often call matrimony, and you are going to be such a force of good in the world. When two people come together and they're at such a high vibrational level and they can mix their consciousnesses together and mix their energetic fields together, they become so much more than they would be individually. And the light that you guys are going to emanate is absolutely phenomenal. So just be aware that the spiritual warfare here does not like couples to be loyal and loving to one another, because the love connection is the most important thing in this entire reality. So I feel like I'm talking to someone, you've got it down. You've got this sense of self-worth, and you've got this lovely energy that is going to be matched with this other lovely, beautiful energy, okay? It could be a water sign you're coming into contact with. It doesn't have to be a Scorpio, Cancer or Pisces. But we've got this strong fire energy here also. Leo energy, but could be Aries, Sagittarius. You know, something in the birth chart that's very fiery. Or, of course, the Chinese astrology is so relevant. Chinese astrology is just one of the most underestimated, you know, art forms when it comes to understanding the self. So your person could have water either in their Western astrology chart or in their Chinese astrology, but there's a lovely balance here of fire and water, and I feel like your person's going to be very deep in their emotions and very steamy, okay? So I feel like you guys together are going to create such a beautiful energy that ripples out into eternity. Okay, absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous Taurus. Okay, it's just a matter of time here. All you've got to do is prepare yourself for what you know you deserve. And look what just flipped out here. Miracles. Expect the wondrous to emerge. So this is very dreamlike energy, and they want me to tell you that within this realm that we live in, we literally create the dream as we go. And I feel like Spirit is really giving you, they're showing me a gold star. You've got to understand, my spirit guides are so humorous, okay, because I'm fairly humorous. So they're showing me a gold star, like you really are being recognized by the higher beings as being someone who, with that beautiful heart, really can create miracles. And your love is very powerful. They want me to tell you that your love is hugely powerful, a hugely powerful force for good that lifts up the entire vibration of that which we call Earth or Gaia. Okay, what other cards would you like, Spirit? Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the moon cards and see what's here. Energies for Taurus, please, Spirit. Energies for Taurus. Oh, that one. A time for healing, okay? Not surprising here with the Four of Swords and the Temperance. So this is all about you giving yourself, like I say, that wonderful treatment. Don't be afraid to pull yourself out of social scenarios if you need to. We need to go inwards to that hermit state of being, just to get our head clear and our energy centers clear, just to make sure that we're not picking up on anyone else's energy, you know, and losing ourselves in the process. So it's perfectly normal for you to pull back and take a time out, okay? So we've got a time for healing there, and then we've got a new start is coming with the new moon. And this is a powerful energy, okay? And they're telling me the power of the heart is phenomenal when it comes to you. Your heart power is just second to none. So they're telling me blessed, like you are blessed, and you're also a blessing. There's something about your energy that's very blessed and very stable and very fruitful. This is in the past energies. Your commitment is being tested. They're telling me this is just another energy that's coming up to show us that, you know, we're always being tested to see what we're truly devoted to, what we truly value. And I feel like you know what you truly value and what you truly deserve. And they want you to really have full faith in yourself. And I feel like you already do. You know what you deserve. And you know you're a wonderful creator of reality. And you're going to be given signs, manifestations, if you want to call it that, gifts to show you that you really have done the right thing and that you really do have a truly, truly beautiful heart. Now I'm going to tidy these away and we're going to look into, I'm going to try this out. This is a new thing, so bear with me. I'm going to look into the embers for you, Taurus, and see what happens and what messages come through, because I really do sort of speak to, what am I rambling about? I really love to look into the fires and see what messages speak to me through the flames, but also through the ashes, okay? So let's see how this goes. I'm going to just move these out the way because we don't want to cause any crazy fires or anything like that. Okay. Two of Cups twice. You are definitely on that frequency of combining with this beautiful man, this beautiful devoted energy. Okay, so I'm going to turn this around. Okay, so here's your bowl of sage. So I didn't like the incense before because I'm gonna light this and I'm gonna use this to burn into this sage. Just got to get it to take hold without burning my new nails off. Okay. So what I normally do is I normally leave this to burn, and then we'll see what comes out in the ashes. There we go, taking hold. Thank you for your patience, my lovely. Okay. And there is something about patience here, but I feel like you've already been very, very patient. Okay. So I'm just going to let this whole incense sort of be consumed. You can skip ahead to the part where I actually start looking into these energies. Wow. I feel like you've got a very sparky energy. I feel like you're going to be really getting your spark back. What are they telling me? They're showing me that movie, how Stella got her groove back. Okay, so that might have some relevance for you. A big transformation for your soul. I'm feeling a lot of joy off of this. Like there are going to be celebrations coming up. Lovely mixes of energy. A lovely mix of human energy. This could be holidays. I'm seeing the forest. Okay, so I don't know if you live anywhere near a forest, or if this is simply a spirit's way of showing me the symbolism of lovely gatherings of humans who have beautiful hearts and beautiful natures, okay, who are supportive of you. Okay, so there's a house here showing me your stability. This could be the inner temple, your own inner world, as we saw in the Empress earlier on. Yeah, lots of stability here. And I feel like there's a wall that's being built between you and these energies that are trying to maybe infiltrate, or they're telling me ruminate. So I feel like there is an energy that's quite obsessive is a strong word, but there's an energy here. They think about you a lot. Okay. And you know, obsession's probably the perfect word. But there's an energy here that doesn't really want to let you go, but they're being blocked, okay? They're being blocked by spirit. You could be quite a voluptuous Venusian energy. There's something about curves here. Okay, so I don't know if they're showing me the curve of a pregnant stomach or the curve of a woman's hips. Could be very relevant here. I'm seeing animals. Farm animals could be significant, particularly maybe piglets or pigs. Maybe you find something cute about those, or maybe there'd be something quite grounding for you if you were to visit a farm or a city farm. And also pyramids, okay? This could represent your connection to the divine, the Holy Trinity, okay? The Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, the root, the pathway to source, the tree of life. And you're definitely being watched over, okay? There's definitely an energy overlooking everything you do. They're very interested in you getting into this divine connection. They want you to know that they're always there with you. Always there with you. And they're watching these energies that are trying to infiltrate. Yes, I'm getting the tingles. Thank you, Spirit. They're showing me a teepee, okay? There's something really stable about the protection that you are under at the moment. And horse, a horse again. Okay. Valiant courage. They're telling me it's going to fall down. This devil energy, it's going to crumble. It's going to fall down. Okay. Let's have a look at these animal spirit cards and we'll see what comes out. Holy Spirit, clear messages, please, guides, angels, Most High God. Spirits who walk in the love and light of the Most High Creator. Can we have clear animal spirit card messages? The whale, beautiful. I feel like this whale energy is representative of the compassionate, the huge compassionate energy that is overlooking your life at the moment and blanketing your life, making sure you're safe, making sure you get the right intuitive hits at the right time. Lizard. I feel like your instincts are really, really good here. The lizard energy, it's a hot energy, okay? But there's something about prophecy here. There's something about you knowing something's going to happen before it happens. What's this? The swan. There we go. Grace. Okay, and we've got the black egg. Panther. This panther energy, is connected to that devil energy we saw. Something that comes in, causes chaos, is dark and malevolent, and it feels really powerful. But you've used this energy to catapult you in the right direction. We've got the Scorpion right behind it. So they don't want you holding on to any of these dark energies, but rather they want you to flow towards what you already know is your truth. The Black Egg is someone who holds a powerful truth inside of them. And alongside the Lizard, I would say that your powers of prophecy are very, very developed. There's something you just know is going to pop up on your timeline. And I feel like it is to do with this divine connection, this soul group connection, this soulmate connection that's coming in. They're telling me grandmother here with the whale energy. This is a beautiful energy, an elder energy, a gorgeous, protective, angelic grandma or grandfather energy. But I'm getting strong grandma here. Big, cozy, loving grandma energy, okay? Coming from the sky. So I feel like this is a passed on loved one. They're loving you being in your gorgeous swan energies and following your own truth here, no matter the cost. That is what is going to get you exactly where you need to be. Making sure that in your now moment you are standing in integrity and honouring yourself and what you know to be true. Not getting distracted by people outside of you and their opinions and their life and what they think. No, this is about you being aligned with your higher self. Look at this swan energy. As above, so below. You are really coming into contact with your higher self, and it's really almost like there's becoming no separation between the higher oversoul and your physical incarnation. Let's have a look. They want me to read into this Lizard energy, so I'm going to try and find this as quick as I can for you. Tarantula, Panther, Lizard. Here we go. There we have it. Instinctual, sensitive to the subtle, and a dreamer. So your dreams could be very important. And remember, our thoughts create reality. So the bigger the dreamer, the more beautiful the life. Okay, the Lizard is an expert in the realm of sensory perception. As if it has a sixth sense, the Lizard hears what is yet to be spoken and sees what is yet to manifest. Although this is an amazing gift, it can easily wear the Lizard down. Big crowds, lots of travel, or overstimulation will drain a Lizard of their magical essence. This card is an indication to pull back from the bright lights and big city and return to the inner artist who's been whispering your name. So I feel like this is about you recuperating and allowing other people's energies to dissolve out of your magnetic field. Okay, they're saying that, you know, a creative project could be helpful for you. And I'm getting this intuitively. Getting out in nature could be really beneficial for you. I'm going to have a look also at the swan. Let's have a look. Where are you? So this is water energy. Okay, crocodile, stingray, fish, octopus, oyster, turtle. We'll get there in a minute. We'll get there in the end. Okay, swan. Yeah, here we go. Effortless creativity, sensitive mystic, elegant power. The swan represents heightened creativity. In Hindu mythology, the goddess Saraswati, the embodiment of language, creativity and artistry, rides on the back of this graceful creature. The swan is ready to take us there, to the fluid realm of writing, creating and reflecting. This potent and healing energy is not to be taken for granted or taken lightly. When the swan card appears, your soul is calling for attention, for solo time. An inner voice is waiting to be heard, an inner vision likely to be revealed. Infinite creative power. Okay, could be really relevant to you. And I'm going to look into this black egg. Okay, speaking from an authentic voice, the truth. The black egg contains one of life's essential treasures, the truth. Inside of it resides no confusion, excuses, small talk, noise or lies, not even white ones. This living and breathing vessel harbours only that which rings true. When this essence is in balance, we speak slowly and clearly. We're drawn to activities like writing, reading, teaching, singing, or perhaps public speaking. Sounds draw us in, books draw us in. The concept of truth itself draws us in. We start asking questions like, what do I know to be true about myself, and what is true about the world? When the energy of the black egg is not yet accessed, we speak from an unsure place. We say things others want to hear, gossip or repeat stories to justify our subpar behaviour. We might even try to convince ourselves that we have no inner truth at all. The energy of the black egg hovers and waits for us to reconnect. It's available at every moment in every situation. It's the epicenter of truth, the birthplace of our voice. So I feel like you are really coming into connection with your own inner truth. And maybe this is a shift in those connections you maybe thought would be lifelong connections, something like that. Because there's something here about things crumbling, okay? Maybe you're seeing someone in your life in a different way. Maybe it could be someone you were friends with for ages. But this is a powerful, powerful card, the black egg. And I feel like this stability I was picking up on in your nature and your essence is really being birthed right now. Okay, let's have a look in the whale. Why not? Okay. Desire to delve deeper, profound peace, ancient wisdom. The whale represents profound emotional health and stability. Whale personalities are not afraid of emotional expression or traversing difficult terrain as they have overcome many challenges in their lives. These experiences have enriched them, given them stability, strength, and a depth that's rare. Whale energy is usually linked to the feminine forces of compassion and communication. We can depend on whale personalities when all else seems lost and trust them to be a beacon in our darkest hour. So again, they're giving me the tingles. So there is definitely an energy that's really looking out for you. Okay, when everyone in the world lets you down, these beautiful spiritual energies are always there for you to rest in the loving embrace energetically. Okay, so regular self-care. Okay, so this could be, you know, a passed on loved one who's nagging you to really value yourself as much as you possibly can, Taurus. Okay, yeah, let's pick you a sacred traveler and we'll see what comes out. Sacred traveler, voyage of the heart. Love flows through you and to you. And we've got the timers now answering the call on the bottom of the deck. So if there's something you've been wondering if you're ready for, I feel like you're, you know, moving into a time in your life where you can really allow yourself to indulge in the things you want to do. And that will be more of a blessing for you and more of a blessing for the world. There's something about your heart, what was I saying earlier on, that's just so precious to the entire universe. Okay, your heart really does do a big energetic job of spreading so much light throughout the dream that we all share currently. So as much as this was a love reading, I feel like a devoted connection is inevitable for you. Okay, with the Two of Cups, King of Cups energy, that goes without saying. But of course your life is still about you, and love is coming, my darling. Okay, and the love you have for yourself is the most important number one thing. So you've got this, Taurus. Absolutely gorgeous reading your energies, and I appreciate all your likes, your comments and your subscriptions, and I'll see you again hopefully. Lots of love.